hot out here. What you doing?
Cutting some of this okra.
You know what that looks like?
It doesn't really. I don't think it really.
Let's see if the viewers can guess what I'm
The
thinking.
flowers look way different. It doesn't look like.
It definitely doesn't. You're right. So this is how many you've picked so far of some nice okra. This is the first time you're picking?
I don't know. I've cut this a bunch of times. It'll just keep on making that. Every one of those flowers will get pollinated and it'll make a little. You can see them if you come up here. Makes a little pod like that, and then they'll just get bigger and bigger. When they're about that size, you can cut them off. You can eat the little ones like that too. A lot of people will like pickled okra, and those little ones like that make real good pickles because you can get a lot of them in a jar.
Why are the big ones just down here thrown in?
If this particular type, and most of them, if you let the pods get to a certain size, they'll get real like tough. The outside of it gets much thicker, and they're just not as good to eat. You can eat them, but you have to cook it way down.
This garden sure is nice and luscious. What's that behind you?
Sweet potatoes. We're gonna mess with those in a little bit. They're starting to get into the window where you can harvest them. But I cut this back a little bit with the lawnmower. I'm gonna get in there and cut some of this top off and see what we got. And if they're starting to get big enough, we may go ahead and get some of those out of there and eat some tonight.
Is it normal for it to have all these holes? Is that from bugs?
That's bugs getting to it. But it's the cool thing about sweet potatoes is they don't care how hot it gets. Like in the hottest part of the summer, they grow great. And that little bit of bug damage is not gonna phase them at all.
How many potatoes do you think's in there?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. That is a nice garden.
Getting pretty close on those peanuts too. Won't be too much longer.
Look at that fig tree.
A couple of weeks.
That fig tree. I plan on doing some jelly for Christmas presents. And then he was just talking about the peanuts over here. These he does every year. We had a nice little peanut haul last year.
I think those are going to be every bit as good, maybe bigger. The plants are bigger.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of peanuts in here. I mean, we had enough to boil several pots. Got everything else. So how many of these sweet potatoes do you think you're going to pull?
What do you mean, to try?
Yeah, like you said you were going to clear some of them back and see if there's anything in there.
I'll show you. I have to kind of cut some of these vines back to be able to see it. But you'll see how that mess in there? When you get down to the ground, you'll have what they call it's called a crown. The way you grow sweet potatoes is you take like one of these pieces of vine like this, you put it in water, and it'll root. It's called a slip, and then you just plant that, and it'll make this. But I planted, I think, like 5 or 6 slips in this one bed. That's how big.
And that's what this has become.
Yeah.
So for 5 of those.
Yeah, but you'll get areas where you planted, and a bunch of those stems will come up from that, and it kind of looks like a crown when you cut it off.
Yeah.
You'll go to the base of one of those, and that's where you start pulling, like right.
Maybe on the side.
So you can kind of see right there.
Point to it.
Right here. See that where when I cut all this off, there'll be like a little nest almost. And look, I actually pulled one up. This has got a little bit of a piece of the sweet potato on it. That's what we're looking for, but we want them obviously to be bigger than that. That was probably pulled out of the ground, so it didn't get any bigger. We'll see. I'm just going to do this end, and then we'll see what we get. And if it's enough, within the next couple of weeks, we can get all of those out of there.
And this is the time of year for sweet potatoes?
Yeah, into the summer. It's a little bit early, but I planted those in the middle of May, so they should be getting pretty close.
All right. So you cut some of these back.
Yeah, and we're just going to do a little bit of a test run.
Okay.
Because there'll be stuff in here, but they might not be as big as we want. If they're not, then I will have only disturbed this, and we can let the rest of them just keep growing.
This is the big reveal.
I'm curious to see what's in here. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to tear those out if we don't need to.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, I spy my little eye. Whoa. fun surprise.
Another good one too.
Oh my goodness. That's
Leave
amazing.
potatoes in that if you want. See, really all it is that root will swell.
Mm-hmm.
And you get those. So you can probably pull some more of this if you want to. Don't
That's
leave, Dolly.
cool, babe. Look at you going grocery shopping.
Another one right there.
Let's see it. This is like hunting Easter eggs.
And you can do this one right there, too.
Oh, look. Dolly. It's a potato. She's allergic.
No, they won't hurt her. She can have them herself. That was long and skinny, but that'd be good for like.
That almost looks like a
roasting
carrot.
chips. Yeah.
Wow, that's neat.
Yeah. Well, they've been growing all summer. I planted them in May, and usually like 90 to 100 days is about what you're looking for. And
Mm-hmm.
we're in that zone now, so I think I'm gonna just leave the rest of these for right now. Maybe get one more.
Okay.
There's a little one right there. And that's enough for us to, more than enough for us to eat. And I'll just let the rest of these sit in here
Okay.
until we get
Wow.
ready to eat them, and then we can come get them.
Well, there you have it. Look at that.
Cover that back up so the ground doesn't dry out too much. And there you
How are
go.
we going to cook them, babe?
We can roast them, or we can make chips, or you can bake them if you want. You can make French fries in the air fryer if you wanted to.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are pretty nice. This one is just about what I look for. This one's it's almost kind of split. It's so big, but we can just cut that off, and the rest of that's fine.
Let's see the back of it where it's split.
Yeah, it just got so big it split open.
Well, good thing.
And that's probably really tough right there. But if I cut that off, you see, you still got all of this that's still good.
Very
That'd be
neat.
really good for making chips because it's just the right size.
Yeah. Cool. And look at that. Just like that.
Easy enough.
The garden provides. Nice sweet potato haul. Dolly, what you got? Dolly, give us that potato. That's a good one too, babe. Dolly, what you gonna do with that? Look, she's protecting it.
That's not you. That's me. No. No. Let me have it, okay?
We'll make you some, babe. We'll make you some, okay? Dolly, go subscribe.